Getting a good paying job in this economy can be very difficult. With so many people in each job market or job type, it's very tough to get a job in your field. A high school diploma doesn't even guarantee you a minimum wage job anymore. With that being said, how do you set yourself apart from the rest of your competitors? How are you doing? My name is Shenard Williams. I'm a student here at Savannah State University. And I've worked in numerous fields before. I've worked in the food chain, I worked in retail, and I've also worked in the automotive industry. And I can honestly say that I got each and every last one of those jobs, not by my experience or not by my resume, but by my interview. I've always had a successful interview, and I've always given a great interview to the interviewee. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you some tips that a lot of people may not think about when going into an interview. Those tips come with things such as bringing a pen and paper, proper hygiene and dress code, and also speaking correctly and asking the right questions. So first, you have your pen and paper. A lot of people don't think about bringing pen and paper to an interview because they think it's strictly going to be verbal communication. That may be true, and things may change amongst different interviews. But for the vast majority of interviews, you want to bring a pen and paper because they may give you a piece of information that you need to take down, but it's a big no-no to take out your cell phone during the interview. So what do? You pull out your pen, you pull out your pad, and it also gives the person who is interviewing you a feeling that you are eager to learn, that you are eager to know what's going on, and that you're going to remember what they told you. You don't want to have to mentally remember a phone number or location or any other type of information. You definitely don't. It's a big no-no to pull out your phone during the interview. So using that gives you a big step ahead against other competitors because a lot of people were not taught that and a lot of people don't think about that. Next up is hygiene and dress code. Majority of everyone knows the dress code when it comes to interviews. I can speak for males. You know, we like to wear dress shirts with ties and also polo shirts, slacks with dress shoes. It's a very proper way to go about majority of interviews, and it's very important to keep it that way. One thing that you may not think about is what if your shirt has too many patterns or it's too bright, or it can be unprofessional for some interviews. Me, myself, personally, I have a dress shirt that I wear from time to time, and I've been told that it's not proper for interviews due to the fact that it has so many patterns, so many colors, and I've gotten reviews that says it makes someone dizzy. You don't want that problem in the interview. Lastly, you have to remember that you want to speak correctly in your interview. You always want to make sure that you conduct yourself properly and you use good vocabulary in your interview. Asking questions is very important as well. At the end of the interview, ask the person who interviews you, how do you feel about my interview? What can I do different, or how can I have a better interview for next time? These are important things to go about when you're going out looking for a job. And in conclusion, make sure you go in relaxed with the free spirit and the right mentality. Go in confident, knowing that you can get the job, knowing that you will have a great interview and everything will work out. So if you don't have the experience, if you don't have the resume to get the job, an interview is one way to step out there and put your foot one step ahead from the rest of your competitors.